What it do, family? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you all so much for being here. Make sure you hit that like, subscribe button. Let's keep growing this community. All right, let's jump right into the picks from yesterday. Let's do a quick recap. Yesterday, the first one we did, we started off with a hot streak. We took the Boston Red Sox with a -1.5 points. It was a good game overall. They ended up being up 3-1 the whole game, turning around 8th inning. They ended up being tied 4-4. Come up to the 11th inning, they were still tied 4-4. Came down to T. Shaw. Bases loaded, full count, grand slam. He ended up winning the game for us and helping us cover for the Red Sox with -1.5 points. Then we had the Yankees game. We took the over 9 in that game, but they ended up stalling out early around 6. Then after that, we had the Chicago Cubs to cover the -1.5 points. That was another good game. The Cubs pretty much trailed the whole game up until the end, and they were able to pull out that W for us in the end and win and cover the spread with the -1.5 points. All right, then you turn around, you look at the last game we had for the day, the Astros versus the Royals. Now, we took the under 9 in that game. All right, now, all the way up until the end, we kind of biting our nails because they scored 8 up until the 8th inning. But they ended up starting out at 8, and they let us cover for that one. So we ended the day on that one, 3-1, 75%. Overall, our best day yet so far on this channel. That's great. We're going to take that momentum and keep building on to the next one. All right, cool. So we're going to start with the first game. We're going to pick the Orioles versus the Angels. Now, of course, the Orioles have been on an 18-game losing streak. They have not won a game since August 2nd. But I still feel like if they get anybody, they're going to be able to get the Angels. They play the Angels usually pretty well. It's usually a close game when they play. They have beaten the Angels before. So with their pick right now, with the Baltimore Orioles, they're going to be playing against the Angels. We're going to take the Orioles to win. All right, we're going to take the upset. We're going to take the Orioles to win and beat the Angels on today. Again, I know the Orioles are on an 18-game losing streak, but I feel like if they get anybody during this streak, they can get the Angels at home. All right, so then we'll go to our next pick for the day. We're going to go with the Boston Red Sox again. Now, this time they're playing the Twins. The Boston Red Sox have been a pretty good pick for us so far. Usually they come through for us. They are a really good team. And right now, the spread is in at -1.5 points against the Twins. And we have Tanner on the mound. Now, Tanner is expected to put in a lot of work today for the Boston Red Sox. Okay. And with Tanner on the mound, we expect him to go ahead and pull everything through and help us get this dub for the day. On that one, again, that's the Boston Red Sox, -1.5 points. Now today, we're going to go ahead and do a third spread or outright win game. So we're going to pick the Giants versus the Mets. Now the Giants, they are pretty much the better team. The Giants play very well on the road. Now the Mets, they usually have a pretty decent defense. But I really feel like as though the Giants will have a better offense. The Giants just seem like just a better team overall. So with that, it spreads in at 1.5 points. We're going to go ahead and take the Giants plus 1.5 points in this game. Okay, we're going to basically start the game off up already, 1.5 points, and that should pretty much help us secure our cover for that game. And now we're going to go ahead and go over to our 2 over and under picks. Now, our first over and under pick is going to be the Washington Nationals versus the Miami Marlins. Now, that game, neither team has the best offense, okay? But each team has been known to score a lot of points. And right now, the over and under is sitting at 8.5 points. So for today, with that pick, we're going to go ahead, we're going to take the over for 8.5 points in that game. They should be a lot scoring. I don't expect a whole bunch of defense to be played. So with that one again, we're going to take the over 8.5 points. And on the other game, we're going to look at, all right, the Brewers versus the Reds. Now, these teams are very familiar. They usually always put up a lot of points with each other. Okay, again, these are both 2 very good teams. I believe they will push each other in order for to score a lot of points. Right now, the over-under is sitting at 7.5 points. Again, when I see 7 or anything around the area for baseball, I almost feel like it's a steal. So with the 7.5 points, we're going to go take the over 7.5 points on this game for them to cover. We expect them to do a pretty good amount of scoring during this game. And that should give us the cover. Hopefully we come out today with 100% on our first 5 picks. Thank you all so much for being here. I really appreciate you watching. Please sure to hit that like, subscribe button. Let's make sure we share this community. Also follow me on my TikTok and my Instagram as well. I give out tips, strategies, and picks all day and every day on all my social media platforms. Make sure you hit that like, subscribe button again. Grow and share this community again. And as always, y'all be easy.